A drunk driver crashed into a Sherman business. It happened shortly before 6. Friends say Brooke, who turns 5 on Monday, seems to be doing better. One officer had a minor knee injury. The other officer who tackled the suspect. Deputies say once the truck fell, there was nothing his two friends could do. Really the first encounter we've had with winter precipitation. The thieves may have used this pathway between the house and the apartment complex. Now dozens of people viewing the video on Facebook. Investigators say Thor has helped them sniff out drugs. And the chief tells me it was hard for his firefighters to deal with. The defense argued that Alexander only had sole custody of Nathan for 5 hours. She believes the birds, which tend to fly around in large groups, have even caused traffic accidents. The sheriff in Johnston County says a 911 call came in around 7 in the evening.
A female advising that her daughter had called her, who had actually been kidnapped from this residence and taken over into Carter County.
They soon learned not only had there been a kidnapping at the home on Preston Road, but also another crime.
There had been a shooting here at this residence, and of course deputies here responded and did locate a male deceased.
I saw him outside today playing with the baby, one of the babies. He's a nice guy. You know, the kids obviously loved him.
Friends say the woman is pregnant with a girl and also has 2 boys. Sheriff John Smith says they were all either released or escaped near Gene Autry.
It was a home invasion by a subject who, again, took the female and 2 small children and perpetrated the crime here.
My boss stopped by on her way to pick Skylar and the babies up. She said they had been taken from their house.
As friends and neighbors got word of what happened just down the road in this quiet part of Johnston County, many people were concerned and upset.
It's pretty scary. We were worried all night about, somebody coming by here.
I think they just moved in up there, so I didn't really know anything about the people up there.
Oh, yeah.
I know the house and where it's located.
As investigators look over the home, Smith says they are trying to pin down whether the man found in Ardmore committed this crime. Meantime, some hearing about that suspect's death are breathing a sigh of relief.
It's sad for all of it, all of them. I'm just glad he's caught.
In Tishomingo, I'm Alex Belser reporting. Tom, police say the driver of a blue pickup truck was heading off the frontage road here and failed to yield. Now that's when he hit a white pickup truck, forcing that truck to flip. The crash happened at Highway 91 and the Highway 75 frontage road.
The 2 vehicles collided in the intersection.
There's airborne. This white pickup here in the middle of the road just flipped 3 or 4 times.
Norman Briggs says he was headed to the auto parts store in Sherman around 2 o'clock when he found himself in the middle of a life and death situation.
I said, just keep talking to me, buddy. Your help's on the way. And he was wanting us to cut him out. I said, no, we can't do that. So we just talked to him and told him it's going to be all right.
We went out there, I ran out there, went to the passenger side, it was crushed. I didn't think anybody was alive. I got around to the driver's side, there was so much blood, there was like a pint of blood on the ceiling.
I was fixing to put a tourniquet on him, just my apron. Yeah. And then 2 ladies came walking up and said they were doctors. So I backed up and told them what I was fixing to do, and then they took it. One of them, she took something from her hair.
So one doctor was at one car, and the other doctor was at the other, and they were assessing them and they were taking care of them.
He was upside down, still in his seat, buckled in. They were both conscious, coherent. They knew what day it was, everything.
They were talking, confused, very confused talking.
Workers at Dave Ski and Tackle say this isn't the first time they've seen accidents here at this intersection, and they want something done.
As the stop sign doesn't seem to be working. We need a stop light.
Especially before the school opens.
Since that bridge was built, I bet there's been 35, 40.
Meantime, Briggs is thinking of the driver who he told to stay awake.
It happened so fast, you just really don't know what happened. So I hope they're both okay.
Year-old Terry Powell of Cartwright was taken to TMC. The driver of the white pickup truck that was headed north on 91 and flipped upside down. 52-year-old Terry Driggs, also of Cartwright, he was taken to the medical center of Plano by helicopter. Now, police say right now their injuries are not believed to be life-threatening. Live in Denison, Alex Belser, K10 News. They're a common sight at the intersection of Highways 75 and 82.
When they go to take off, it's just a big swarm of them, big black cloud of them.
I've been here for 2.5 years, and it's pretty much been every day, all year round.
So why are they here? The theories abound.
They're just being birds. They're attracted to the power lines because of the heat.
I just assume with all the eating establishments over here and the trash and whatnot, they're just looking for something to eat.
Yeah, we was sitting out in front of the hotel, and Buddy said they looked like they've been pretty healthy, as in a lot of them.
Workers at nearby stores say chirping isn't all the grackles do.
Like, customers don't like to park out there a lot. They're like, oh, we got to get out of here. get out here quick so we don't get bird poop all over our cars.
Pretty much at least once a week have to run it through the car wash.
There's a lot of accidents right in front of the store because of the birds. Well, the birds will swoop down, or they'll be on the ground, and the birds will swoop down and the cars just plow into them, and it's easy to lose control.
Many people tell us they've been spotting the birds here for years, and it doesn't even seem to matter the time of year. We went to a bird expert for answers.
They feed on insects, and so they'll pick insects off the grills of cars, and then of course the lights will attract insects around the parking lots.
Retired Austin College lab manager Sandy Beach says students did a summer project a few years ago and located many nests near the intersection.
And they got in the neighborhood of at least 300 nests in all those shrubs there. They were really surprised by how many were there.
Pretty much every time I'm in this area, there's like tons of birds around roosting.
Doesn't bother me at all. There's God's creatures doing their thing.
In Sherman, I'm Alex Belser reporting.
Really be a more rural, I guess. But that was
way back in the 50s.